The reason that I've been so focused on mental health, especially for youth, is because I've been through the system of mental health and I've been to meetings and stuff, and where I'm just there, I'm not really heard, and that's frustrating. And now that I'm an adult and I still can relate to the youth, because I go to a youth group, obviously, and they tell me all the time that their points of view or their suggestions aren't really taken into consideration. So when I heard that we were doing something to try and change that, there wasn't even a question if I wanted to be involved or not. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
Why do you think it's important for the youth voice to be heard?
Because the youth voice is the most powerful voice, in my opinion, because one day the youth are going to be adults, and if we don't have our chance now, then when will we have our chance? You shouldn't be afraid to say, if they're in a meeting and they don't like something or they know that something's not going to work, don't just sit there and let the adults tell you what to do, because that's not going to help you in the long run. It's just going to make the process harder, because I had done that. I've sat there and let everybody else tell me what was going to work, and of course it never worked because I didn't want it to work. I didn't like the idea, so why would I do it? But then when I met my CMO worker who actually cared what I thought, then I started to do my treatment. And just the fact knowing that it's okay to say, oh no, I don't think this treatment's going to work, or no, can we tweak this a little, or can we change this a little? And that was okay. Knowing that it was okay was a big thing. Not just saying it, and like Mike was saying, not just saying it and them just ignoring you. Saying it and actually seeing results is my thing. And also, I think youth partnership helps a lot, because we help advocate for youth to know that it's okay for their voice to be heard. I've written a letter to the governor when we did the NAMI walk, because I don't know, I thought it was cool, and he actually wrote me a letter back. So, well, he didn't, but somebody did, and it was actually cool to see a response. A bunch of the youth there have done talks, and it's empowering for them to know, okay, I may have this or this issue, but I'm still able to do this, and so for me, it's my big thing is knowing that I can help them know that it's okay to say what you want to say, but you also have to know that it's not okay to be disrespectful in it. And it's not okay to say it in a negative way. To be heard, you have to be positive and use the right wording. You can't just want stuff your way, because that's not fair. Well, I've been in the system of care since I was 14, and I am 25 now. But advocating for youth, I've been since I was 19. Since I've gotten, I guess, the guts, or the I guess not shyness, because I used to be very shy, because I cared what other people thought about me. But now I think that there's other youth out there who are like I used to be, so somebody has to be there for them, so why not be me? You don't have to be afraid that it's a scary thing, but there's people there that'll help you. Even if your family doesn't understand, don't feel like you have to hide what you are. Because I used to put up a front in front of my family and pretend that my days were going great when really they weren't. I would pretend that school was fine and dandy when I was getting bullied and beat up on a regular basis. So I just want people to know that it's okay to tell somebody, and even if you find that one person that you can feel confident in talking to, it's okay, and know that it's not going to change who you are. If it's said out loud, you're still you, and that's just a part of who you are, and it's okay to be you. Wouldn't ask somebody who has diabetes to stop having diabetes. You wouldn't ask someone who has high blood pressure to stop having high blood pressure. So why do people say, if you have depression, no, you stop being sad, you'll be fine, or it's all in your head? That doesn't make sense to me. Your mind is part of your body, so if your body's sick, everybody's like, oh, are you okay? But if your mind's sick, everyone's like, oh, kind of shaky, stay away. I don't understand that.